can get used to this whole new thing.
I mean, how many things have changed, really?
No idea. I was just kind of like, fuck it, I'm doing it. I was like, if I got to move all this stuff to a new computer, I might as well put in the little bit more work to like upgrade.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh
my god!
Yeah, no
even
problem.
even like when we hover over where it normally has like features, spells, abilities, for me it's so much more readable. It's just clear and everything's divided in a nice way.
Oh my god, it's like bigger.
Yeah, you can see it now. Like before, people would be like, "Make this roll," and I would be on the thing, and I still couldn't find what roll.
You can click on anything.
I don't want to defy you, but I'm going to because I can't find it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we'll see. If you have to fight anything, you might know exactly what they do. Or I'll change the token right before. Which is much more likely, because it'll take me about 2 seconds. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do that very quick. I'm just going to...
Not that lazy, then, I see.
Oh,
I see
that's
it.
not what I wanted to click. I did not want to click. I wanted to click the edit.
Like to see Bali's trunk.
Yeah, that was on purpose. That doesn't need to be secret. Everyone knows about Bali's trunk.
More details. Give me more details about this trunk.
Yeah, more details. Jeez.
More details. Hot trunks in your area.
You can use your trunk as a snorkel, grasp things. 50 pounds?
He's a big boy.
That's like a sandbag.
5 times your strength, mod.
Well, you know what? I don't really have to change these ones.
Or wait.
I probably should.
Oh, strength score. 100.
You could imagine if your trunk could wield weapons or shields.
That was like one of the things I liked about like OG Pathfinder and like old D&D was that even though it was a convoluted mess of information that was like overwhelming if you didn't just restrict yourself to like the player's handbook, it was like there would be a feat like that, no doubt. Oh, I'll just... Oh, you know what? I don't even need to change that one. Luckily, some of these... Sometimes being lazy pays off. Because I was like... Before, when none of the information was like broadcast to the players, I'm like, there's no point in me like adding any like flavor text to it. And so if something was just a weapons description, I didn't even change it.
But now you could put, get
and
wrecked,
now,
fuckers. This is what you think it is.
Now it's paying off. Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? That doesn't even need to be changed yet. That does.
If
That
you're reading
does.
this, roll a Constitution save.
If you're reading this, make a death save. Okay, well, Phil's gone anyway, so we got time.
Ooh, I wonder how all like the rulery stuff still looks about the same. Wonder about the templates.
Dude.
Oh shit!
You think fog cloud's broken in it?
Straight
go.
up,
I'm leaving.
guys. It has tutorials. Click on the bullseye above the ruler.
Yep. It does have tutorials. What is that? Oh, that is not what I wanted to click. All right.
Oh,
Lesson
nice.
learned.
That's cool.
If anyone saw what I just did, fuck you. That is the last thing I want to post in the public chat. Wait, I could maybe say, can I say fuck you in GIF?
I won't understand it.
Oh, wait. I was selecting Bali, so it wouldn't. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. Each
That-
language has
yeah.
their own style.
That's
Love letter
that's
you just wrote in gift.
yeah, that says I love you, clearly.
Are you moving this weekend,
What?
Phil?
What's up?
You moving this weekend?
Yeah,
What day?
Saturday.
Do you need the week off next week?
I
Or are
should.
you gonna have internet set up?
I guess we'll find out. I'll let
Alright.
you know.
Okay. Yeah. It's funny that you wrote like pretty much the same thing several times, Dinor, and it like came up as like different
That's what I was
text.
testing. Yeah, I wanted to see
Um,
if there was an actual like order.
Yeah, I
to
think
it,
it's
or
just
reason.
meant to obfuscate it.
All right.
But one thing you can notice is that it actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, the number of characters you do kind of equates to the number of characters it uses.
Which is fine, as long as it's not using the same characters, because then you could literally just decode it.
Right. Yeah, that I was trying to see if that was a thing. Dude, imagine if they did make that for every language. That'd be crazy.
Like if I just type like the exact same thing, like me. Yeah, it's a bit different each time. That's very interesting. Huh? Well, I guess if you put the same thing, so then it must... Okay, here's my theory.
You're just trying to figure this out.
No. I have figured it out. It is seeded. And each time it probably starts from the same seed. And it generates the line of characters. So they'll be different each time, but if you enter the same things, because it's the same seed, it will be generated the same way. The valuable programmer information. I like watching you like ponder it like in complete darkness.
This is a thinking man's darkness.
So last thing before we start. Oh hey baby. Oh, she's going like full codger right now.
Give me a sec, guys.
Last week I played 1,000-Year-Old Vampire with these fools finally, and they made a beautiful meat man who replaced all world religions with his musical meat gills.
Dude, let's go. That was fun. It really was.
Yeah, let me know. I mean, if any of you guys want to try it out with someone else, I can like hand over the PDF or a link to it, whatever you want.
I will say it was like pretty different playing it like the same character with others versus yourself, but I feel like they were both like enjoyable in their own way.
Yeah, the roulette mode I did, that's not actually part of the book. The book was like everyone gets their own vampire in the same world. And I'm like, that would be a huge pain to go through. And if it was 4 people, I
It'd
just
be so
speed
much-
it up. I just speed up with 1 dude. It would take forever with 4.
I think it helped us sharing too, because like you could guide all of us at the same time with like, oh, this should be a memory or something, you know?
Yeah, I mean the prompts pretty much just tell you what to do. I definitely didn't realize there was a prompt in there that said, "Oh yeah, make a memory based on 3 traits." This is a false memory. Like you just made it up in like your insanity.
Go. That's sweet.
I was like, that's so funny. You just think something happened. And like I just imagine like if you actually had an event in there where you thought like Hespero and me became best friends or something, and you met him later, he's like, "Oh, the meat blob's back." You're like, "Hey, buddy."
It's like, oh god, it thinks I'm its friend.
Oh, jeez. If I look away, maybe he won't talk to me.
Hey, Phil. I have a family reunion on Saturday.
Whatever.
I don't know if you're still moving shit Sunday, but I can help you then.
We'll figure it out. I don't want to say we don't need you, but we don't need you, so.
Well, but I want to help, you know. Sorry.
You can put a hole in my wall. Mm-hmm.
That is true. Maybe this is actually payback.
Oh, also, Stu, we decided that last week. So at Phil's wedding, I don't actually remember who that woman was, but Phil needs to invite her to his wedding, and you need to throw a chocolate bar at her.
Everyone gets a shot. Dude, she needs to be like a dunk tank, but there's just candy bars everywhere around.
The bot shot. It's just
Bot shot, is that what you said? Let's go.
What, is she just gonna be like sitting on a thing and there's just a row of like chocolate bars? If you've ever been to like the Renaissance Festival or any like place and done like the axe throws, it'd be like that.
I wonder if
So
she's better
anyways.
at catching now.
That's gonna be Phil's wedding.
Yep.
Although I did like your wedding, Stu. It had good food, and I liked that it was outside. It was very nice.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
blast.
It was a good time.
Yeah. I played lots of cornhole. That's what I remember.
Dinor, if I invite you to my wedding, will you go?
Ooh, where is it?
Michigan.
Ooh,
Where we all live. Oh,
I really don't travel much, man.
You went to
Where do you
Carrots
live?
for fucking no reason.
What do you mean for no reason?
where do you
I
live?
got to meet my entire guild that I've been playing with for
You
years.
think he's outgoing until you meet him and he doesn't say anything for like 2.5 hours straight.
No, I actually, I know the kind of person he is. I mean, I imagine he's a bit like me, where I can like blab on for ages, but you put me in a social situation, I'm just like, I'm like sitting down, like, and people come up to me like, "Hey, you having fun?" I'm like, "Yeah," and I go,
Dude, if you want to put me on a Discord call on like a laptop there, I'll
There
do
you
it.
Wait, where do you live, Dinor?
Minnesota.
My dad was just in Minnesota.
It's not even
So
that
he got-
far.
My
Or
dad
just
said
take
he
the
got
ferry.
he
Yeah,
got a
Carl will
really
pick you up.
good-
Yeah, the
That
fair.
really isn't that far. That's like
It really isn't.
you could drive.
How far
honestly.
is it? I don't drive.
I don't
drive,
it's beneath me.
Oh,
I
I
actually
don't have
don't know. I do know where you live, but I don't know exactly what it is because it's in a file that I
Alright,
have
I don't
somewhere.
need the address. Just give me a city.
Dinor just
Blaine.
teleports through the darkness. That's how
What'd
he.
you say?
That's how he moves.
Blaine, Minnesota.
He just has a
Blaine?
black corner
Mhm.
at the wedding. He's like, Don't worry, that's for dinner.
All right.
That's for Dinor. Just in case he wants to show up, we need a dark corner somewhere.
How'd you get it so dark over here?
Do it to like Ann Arbor.
Middle
or
of the
something.
day.
Dude, that's like a
Oh,
10-hour
I just did it to my location.
That's like 12, right?
That's no, it's like a 10-hour drive.
There's
Oh,
giant,
fucking easy, dude.
dude.
It's
Is
like-
there
Oh,
a
so
giant
this is
bridge?
the other part. So
That's
our
like
venue might be in Charlevoix, so
Even
why-
better.
I
You
was
do the
going
UP.
off my house.
it's
Wait, where's
it's gonna
that?
be a drive for pretty much everyone.
That's UP. Oh boy.
Dude, chucking Charlevoix.
Charlevoix's not in the UP. It's close though.
How's Charlevoix pronounced or spelled? Not
It's
pronounced.
CHRLEO or sorry EVOIX.
So it's
French
4
thing.
hours away. It's near Petoskey.
Yeah, where's that from? Okay, it's
Ooh, it's
Charlevoix
right next to
to
the lighthouse.
Blaine, Minnesota.
Okay, that would be a longer drive. Although maybe
It's
it
9.5
wouldn't.
hours.
No, it'd be
Go through
shorter.
the UP.
No, maybe it
Go
wouldn't.
to UP.
Boom. That's a shorter drive.
And it's an
Yeah.
easier drive because you go through the UP. The UP.
Dude, amen.
I don't have a license or a car.
all right. You got 2 years to get a license
Yeah.
in a car. Okay.
It doesn't. It's not.
Is it in 2 years?
All right.
yeah.
Time to get him a license.
Oh, well, if it's in 2 years, ask me in like a year and a half. You know, like,
No.
If you get the license, I will rent the car.
just ask me again, like a year and a half, and I'll let you
So
know
in
how.
the next 2 years, you have to get a
feasible.
car, a license, and
This
eat
is
a
like-
sloppy Joe.
This is
Okay.
This is a super chill drive though.
It's actually what I'm gonna have at my wedding is sloppy joes, and
Oh, if you
have to
want to
have
take an
'em.
extra hours, you could go through Marquette. See, Carl was
I
in
feel
Marquette,
like
which probably means
Wait,
he got pretty close
is
to
he?
where I went to college for a bit.
I was going to say if I take that first route, there's like a lot of coast I can, well, like Great Lake coast.
Dude,
No.
just get your
driving
training
around.
permit and then
Yeah.
find a bum
Well,
you
I
can
have
train
I
with,
have a
and
permit.
then just take them with you.
I have a
Or
permit, but I don't
just-
know any like laws or anything anymore, and I do need like a licensed person with me the whole time.
Listen, no one knows the laws of driving. They just do whatever shit they want.
You have your
Every single
driver's
drive.
permit still?
Dude, I had my driver's permit for like 7 years.
Can you still use it?
No, but I got
Oh.
it renewed. It's like free to renew, so I could still use it now. But like, if I didn't do anything to it, then I
You just
couldn't.
take the test. You're fine.
Well, that
Yeah.
means
just go
when,
to Egg Harbor and Peninsula State
Follow
Park.
the
and
guy in
then
front
that
of
go
you.
means
across.
when
go across
Phil
the
gets
lake.
married, I have to drive like 4 hours.
Well, we'll probably carpool.
I'll do it.
I mean, if you can
Well-
read, most of the signs just tell you what you have to do. So
Oh no,
Don't
Dude, I've
pretend you
gotta
can
say-
read road signs when you're panicked for your first time behind the wheel.
Dude, I've got to say too, like I am terrified of someone road raging against me. It's crazy how people
Well-
act in road rage.
Well, here's the thing. To escape Blaine, it's gonna take you all of like half an hour or something,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna be on freeway traffic, and then you're gonna get into UP traffic, which is like very
Nothing.
little.
It's
And people aren't
nothing
gonna like
but
road
that.
rage. If they're going fast, they're just gonna pass you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it's-
especially if
yeah.
you're going slow enough, then it's not worth their time to road rage you.
my experience driving in the UP was very chill. It was
What's the UP?
Yeah, it usually
I don't know if
is.
there's
Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
it's because
So,
they're
yeah.
Canadian.
Yeah,
you
2
know?
years, dude.
They're
Get
like
your
half
fucking license.
Canadian.
I will rent the car, Dinor. I swear to God, I will rent you a car. It's gonna be a conversion van for sure, but it's it's gonna be the biggest fucking thing I can find. It's gonna be like some fucking Escalade. I'm gonna get you on 22s, my man.
Get him a Hummer.
Dude, what is
Yeah, dude.
Give me
Is
so much
Mount-
gas.
is Mount
You
Pleasant
wouldn't
just
make
a
it to
city?
the UP.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mount Pleasant's like smack dab in the middle of the
For,
state.
for some reason, there's like a border around it, and I thought this was like an actual mountain or something.
Mm. Yeah, no.
Thought that would have been cool.
A mountain
but-
of shit. Let's go.
Got 'em. More like Mount Unpleasant.
That's Mount Brighton actually.
Yeah.
It's a landfill. So
Yeah.
Actually, well, I thought Brighton was the I didn't think it was a landfill. I thought it was the scrap left over from building 275 and 96.
No, maybe
Oh,
it's something.
okay. So that big square is a reservation.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Okay.
I'm gonna check in next week for your progress report on driving. I want to know how many
Yeah.
hours you got it.
Next week for the 2 years from now goal.
You have but you got to get it now. You have no
No,
excuse.
no.
Your dad has a license now.
He does. He does have a license now. I'm
See, I
pretty
pay
sure.
attention to current events.
So
Yeah.
I'm just curious. How do you like get around?
I
people
don't.
drive
I
you?
don't go around.
Oh.
I stay in my room pretty much. But if I do need to go around, then one of my parents drive me. They both have a car and
What
they both
about-
drive.
Don't you have like a retail job now? Do you get driven
I
by
do,
them?
yeah, I do. Cause it's overnight, so they're not working at the time.
Mm.
I love just being able to drive.
You work retail?
I do. It's awful.
Where?
Walmart. It's so
Are you
bad.
cashier?
days a
You
week?
stack.
5,
5? What time
Yeah,
do you
dude.
start?
10 p.m.
Dude, what about a rating
overnight?
schedule?
That's what I'm saying. Well, it's only a summer job.
You
so I
think he
only
would be
have
caught in the day?
about-
Of course he works
Well,
overnight.
The biggest
Walmart.
reason
He's like, why is it so
Catch you in
bright
the
in here?
darkness.
God.
The biggest reason for overnight is because, like, I don't care if I need to change my sleep schedule and they pay more. So,
Mm.
You got to go in tonight?
I was supposed to, but I have today off because I needed to stay home for someone fixing the toilet.
Mm.
In the middle of the night?
You can just stay home for D&D.
No, it was for the day, but I got
Oh.
like no sleep because of it. So
Oh,
I
I
have,
was like thinking
I have,
like I imagined just this guy coming in like at 2 a.m. like, where's the toilet?
yeah, no, I only got like 3 hours of sleep because of it. So I don't think I'd do well. It's a stalking job, and God, is it
Yeah.
exhausting, dude.
Mm.
How many brothers do you have?
Yeah,
2.
stocking blows, man.
It's so bad.
Are they older?
No, I'm the oldest.
Gross.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that any one of these computer science things can actually come through at some point.
Right.
Yeah, for real. I'm about to call in a bomb threat to Walmart and Blaine.
At night.
You know, CrowdStrike, I'll do it again.
We need our old man. Like, what does that even mean?
That's why you haven't been to raid. I see how it is.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, our rating season ended a while ago, man.
I see the importance we are to you.
Yeah. I mean, I can basically stay until like 9:40, which is like the last 20 minutes of raid, so.
All right. Who's ready for D&D?
Are we playing D&D? Whoa.
Oh yeah.
I know, it's crazy.
You know, I was reading the recap and it just reminded me, you know, it's like
Okay.
therapy is charged by the hour.
It is.
So good.
Ask Mel. You might get a discount if you get her cheeseburger earrings. That's what I've heard. Someone's got to get her cheeseburger earrings. All right, everyone. For the recap, roll them up.
On our sleek new foundry. Don't do us dirty.
Yeah.
Bad so far. Oh, let's go.
Very
20.
good. All right. Well, let's see what Bali rolls, and then you can decide who gets to re-roll, or you can just re-roll your other one.
Lagging so bad I can't roll.
I have a
Actually,
feeling.
that's my. I'm not even excited about him being closer to me at all. I'm excited about him having better internet,
Me too.
even though he's like next door to me now.
But we will get to play Magic with him.
That's true.
Magic.
God damn it.
I honestly bet this is probably a worse experience for Phil
Yeah.
because
I hope
So
so.
I just switched to my I switched to my red dice, and I shit you not, in my first roll I rolled an 18.
You're such a fucking liar.
Wait, so how far away is he from you guys now?
Like,
I'll be like 10, 15 minutes.
Shivers, re-roll, please. No, not Shivers. Sorry, Marcus.
Right now, I'm like 2 hours away. Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
Worthless. Absolutely.
That was exactly the same.
What a trash human over here. My God.
Actually, that reminds me of
Your kids had better luck. They didn't inherit
because
that.
of the 3. It reminds me of some. I was trying to generate images of Grafel, and man, it made some very horrifying things. And it took a really long time for me to get it to stop generating Hobgoblin Harley Quinn.
I wonder what goblins are like, because I feel like there's quite a range of like goblin depictions, you know?
There's a very big range of depictions, but there is one, and maybe it's uploaded. Maybe it's not. If I have it uploaded, I can show you right now. No, that is not the new one. Rip. Maybe no time. All right. Let's see if the old thing works. Since it's been long enough, I don't care who recap last time. So Bali, Shivers, you two have inspiration. Karl has 1 inspiration. Tundra has 1 inspiration. Karl does not have inspiration, but Stu has 1 inspiration. So remember he got the mega inspiration?
Yeah, but not
He
Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus does not have inspiration.
Where do you add inspiration at?
It's
Wow,
the
like
little
a
star.
now.
You just fucking remember it, man.
It's next to your level on your character sheet. the
Oh
top
yeah, I
right.
see it. You just click the star.
It's super cool.
The belt thing at the top, also utility. There's a section that says inspiration.
Wait, what?
Mm.
For real?
I think you can just click that, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, you're right.
Oh shit! I just remembered.
I didn't even know that.
I remembered what I forgot, and it's the most important thing.
I didn't
It's
even know
friggin'
that.
OneNote. All my campaign.
Who needs it?
Oh, dude, OneNote's the shit. I use it too. Although Kanka's really good too. I've been thinking about using it.
Yeah, there's a few. I just because I have everything on there right now. Might as well just keep using it. All right, we'll give it another minute.
We're on session 53. God damn.
I know this.
Right.
We're on the same session. We start week 3. We're on year 2.
53. Dude, it's crazy because like I still feel like I joined midway through the campaign, but I'm pretty sure I joined in like the early 10s or something.
We can check that real quick.
Does
Is
that
it
mean that
actually
we've
on
also skipped 52 weeks if it's been 2 years?
there? Yes. Honestly, I think that's a pretty good.
That's fair because we started and then we switched to Carl's and we switched back.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
was
it was
that,
great.
yeah.
I think
Honestly,
honestly,
dude, it's like
it's a pretty good hit rate for D&D.
it's
Yeah.
crazy to me. So I'm like, when I first let him take the reins, I was like, oh, he's gonna do this for like maybe 6 months, 7 months,
Right.
and I'll be back on the grind again. Now I don't even know if I'll ever do it again.
We'll see. The world never knows. All you have to do, Karl, is find some phlogiston and blow up your party.
Amen.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been kind of thinking about running D&D again recently.
Dude, it's addicting.
I think I have a campaign idea in mind. It's just that I don't know the rules from a DM's perspective in that way for 5th edition, and maybe I might
won't
not
run.
even want to do that as well.
I'm
So
gonna run Pathfinder. I'm not gonna run D&D.
yeah, so
So much
that would
better.
be another
Yeah,
challenge for me. But
It's so
I'm-
much better.
I have a
I'm
story.
skipping D&D after this because of their nonsense.
Yeah.
Yep.
However, this campaign is more important to me than. Shut up! This is more important to me than my
or their little stupid
My
stuff.
hatred of wizards.
Yeah.
Rip, dude.
There we go.
Besides,
All
most sessions we end up just shooting the shit with each other. We don't even like roll their dice.
Yeah, I end up just shitting too.
Yeah, we all just shit every session, so we
What?
don't need rules for that. I almost made AI art of Bloodmane, but then I was like, no, I'm not gonna bring that into existence.
I feel like that's more of a theater of the mind. Everyone should have, you know,
Yeah,
different depictions of.
Yeah.
I want the liter
Yeah.
of blood you got out of them too.
I might need permission to open it. What do you mean permission to open it? That's mine.
Like, I have a very
Mhm.
specific depiction of him, and it's like really badass. But the shit is just like comically there, you know?
Dude,
Yeah.
exactly. And that's what I thought that the AI are. It's kind of what I wanted. Is just like super gritty and badass, but just the stains to be ever present. And you know what he's been doing.
Yep. I don't know,
It is-
Dino, if we ever told you about his character, but it's ridiculous.
Which one?
Bloodmane.
I don't know.
I played a centaur, and I was like, you know what? Centaurs don't wear pants, and horses just randomly shit. And so I'm gonna be a crazy centaur that randomly shits because he has like some crazy schizophrenia with horses and hybrid and all this traumatic fucking post-traumatic stress
And he's
disorder.
covered in blood all the time and organs. And
Yeah, he's covered in blood.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's got a. If you're a friend of the blood, you're a friend of Bloodmane.
You say hybrid?
Yeah, he was from Highbridge. That's why he was so
Like
fucked
this
up.
hybrid?
This Highbridge. That's
Yeah.
why he was so fucked up.
Dude,
Dude, what other hybrid?
Centaur?
Yeah.
Amberlance?
Yeah.
Coincidence?
No.
Yes. Doesn't exist.
Wait, so does that mean it was in like this campaign? This is like
it was a
Your first
one shot.
character?
Remember that prequel that like we
Right.
keep
The
flashing
one's
back
got the blood
to?
into it?
And, yeah. Yep. But I decided I didn't want to keep playing him. I could have if Ryan said I could have, but I wanted to be
I
sure.
did say you could have. I did say everyone could have, and then. All right. So I guess I'm going. I have it open.
My character's from that.
Is there a way to?
that's where Ronzo's also from, right?
Yep. And in that campaign, Stu and Phil were both pirates. They were
And-
pirates
Just fucked up.
together. They
was
were. It
awesome.
was a pirate duo, dude, and they made me yearn for the piracy.
Dude, I wonder what duo characters are like.
Hmm.
It's gotta be crazy.
Mhm.
Well, we didn't know we were playing pirates. We didn't even talk about it. And
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who introduced their character first, and the other one was just like sitting there like with a shitty grin, like I'm the same person.
Do it.
Wait,
It's
so
so funny when that happens, but it was so funny you got to see inside the bot mine. Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, you wrote
And
in,
we
the-
were-
in your little intro that there were pirates, so I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
wait, so
Oh, okay.
Ronzo died. What happened to Bloodmane?
The ship that everybody was on, they got attacked by the Graknork.
the Graknork.
Yeah.
The Graknork took some lives in that.
Gigantic.
attack.
sea
Did
monster.
Bloodmane also die?
Yeah, he died in that. But
So
Assumption
So-
is dead at sea, yes.
if you were Bloodmane and Ronzo died
Assumption.
there, how does Shivers get Ronzo
open.
Jr.?
well, in my mind, Shivers got Ronzo Jr. because Ronzo befriended Shivers, and Ronzo died in Shivers' presence. And so that was kind of the way that his soul kind of imprinted on the darkness inside of
Mhm.
Shivers.
You see, so
Oh.
Shivers was there.
Yeah, Shivers was there. But when Bloodmane... Oh, sorry.
To like Verifton and everything. Ronzo was he died in the school of realization.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
So is the story told?
Yeah. But it was funny. Ryan made an awesome comment at the beginning of this game from Morsa, because he was like, when Shivers was brought aboard the ship, he was just in a block of ice. And all of our old characters were there. Tundra was there, Ronza was there, and Bloodmane was there. And Ryan was like, Bloodmane didn't trust it because it didn't have blood or something like that. And so he was just made a comment on how my old character didn't trust my new character.
Yep.
That's funny. All right, I have everything up. I was able to access my OneNote.
Nice.
All right, Gerald.
Thanks for the new server, by the way, Ryan.
All right.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I knew things would be a bit slower tonight.
It's been pretty good so
But,
far. The server works really well.
Well, I mean, on my end. Gerald, what happened last time?
All right.
It's a big ask. It's been a bit.
Yeah. The start of the session recap was like, that felt like 2 sessions ago, but I guess not. So, we came back to Syzygy. It's all doom and gloom here. Super stormy, super dark, super spooky with the heads on the pikes, from the return and, the students and faculty of
I
Syzygy.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Something crazy went
Well,
down.
actually, I'll give more ambiance to this.
Good call.
We went into the classic little crumbled spot, Heidi skip pass of the wall, where Bali used to use to scout out ahead. Marcus and Ronzo Jr. went in to scout, just invisibly, and wasn't it that Marcus found the spot where the spectacle should be, but they weren't there, or were they there and he got them?
Oh no, he had to run. And then
Okay, but they were there. He just ran. Okay. Yeah. So there was a very tense situation with Marcus. He was looking for the spectacles as the prophecy foretold, and we were all just kind of, letting time pass, forgetting about him, and having heart-to-heart moments. I honestly kind of forgot what we talked about. I think Tundra, it was about Tundra being like, man, I just don't got that rage in me anymore,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm a monk now.
Yeah. Maybe that's how it works, I don't know.
Well, these monks are pretty fucking pissed.
The monks are back, and they're
Found out.
Yeah.
Are the two switching around?
Yeah. Can I have a soft enrage?
You barbarian calm. Barbarian zen.
Found out that it's pretty hard for Ronzo Jr. to follow Marcus while he's invisible, so they kind of just split up. And Ronzo Jr. tried to go to School of Realization, I think, and just got one shot by, some lightning just smiting him down. Probably a little traumatic for Shivers to see, but oh yeah, dude, we had that super awesome plan of summoning those snakes in the think train and having that be a distraction as we go in pretty late for Marcus. Dude, the think train, it's the Trojan train. That was so
Dude,
good.
it didn't even matter. Like one bit.
It didn't
All
matter.
that played,
I
it
think
didn't fucking make a difference.
I actually think it mattered a lot because
What?
it
It
made
did
the
cause
guy with the
distraction.
eyes leave, right? Otherwise, he would have
Oh.
fought us in that moment, and it seemed like that
Oh.
was we were ready to fight him. But
Oh, it's yeah.
am I right
Okay.
about that, Ryan? He had to go deal with the cart because he was instructed to. So
That's true.
Yeah, probably.
So there's
I was
that.
like, Can
Yeah,
I reveal
you're right.
this? And I'm like, I don't think it matters.
There's that, and also like
That
it
would be
distracted the lightning like thing, because the lightning is like those, you know, in those when you're breaking out of prison games and they have the helicopter light, you know, it's like you need to avoid that. They had the lightning bolt light just going around, and they went to the think train instead of us. I think that even the snakes injured some people, right? So
Like
that's the thing too.
They injured only orphans.
Yep.
Only orphans.
And the think train hit somebody and is almost
Yeah.
leveled up.
Dude, train after my own heart, man.
They probably realize it's our train. I don't know. The pickle's intact, right? Because the train rolled like an L20.
Because the train rolled really well, I gave you the pickles being all right.
But
Dude,
it's like
I don't know, man.
It's like a flesh bag at this point.
It
right?
is a flesh bag, but it's like a magical
Marauder.
flesh bag.
Right.
No,
And
you're talking
imagine-
about the pickle.
Imagine the magical flesh bag getting struck by this magical lightning. That's all I'm saying, you know. Maybe
I think
maybe it
each
would
player's
be a
going
good
to
thing.
sack a creature.
It's just a pound of flesh.
Are you talking about the de-juiced pickle?
Mhm.
No, I think you have that. No, the
Do I?
pickles that you like actively gathered
Oh,
that
okay.
made you even older. Those are what are intact because you got the big, extra long, girthy pickles.
Just in my back pocket.
Yeah, from the frozen time shenanigans.
Gotta be good at something.
Let's see. Oh yeah, we got a new dorm. I'm assuming our old dorm is just like quarantined off because there's the Darmon portal in there, but it could also be the
Assume
War of
away.
the Return.
Assume away.
Yeah. So we got a new one. It's in confrontation now. There's kind of been some like, you know, pulls towards confrontation we never really figured out about, like with what's his name? Yagrin Bearchin?
Yagri?
Yagri. And then also the old confrontation person that's in Gerald's book. So confrontation's the place to be, I guess. And
There is an
Zuzal's
old-
just gone, so
There is an old confrontation place or guy in your book. That is true.
mhm.
And Zuzal is gone.
Yeah, so it turns out Marcus got we found him with a think train distraction. He was frozen in stone, right? He was just turned to stone or
Not
something.
stone.
Or he's
Not
not
stone,
stone, but he
just-
was like frozen,
Just paralyzed.
like in place, yeah. And we were about to be too from this eye guy until good old Professor, what's his name? Gikoth? The mind over
Yep.
magic thing? And Gikoth saves the day, and he's like, "Man, I'm like on your guys' side. It's kind of weird what they're doing, but you know, gonna have to figure out what to do here. You guys just don't get killed, please."
I'm
Wasn't
on
there
your
like
side.
a
I'm
group?
gonna choke Gerald.
Wasn't
What?
one of the student groups there too at some point afterwards?
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, it showed up.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
Yeah,
visited
because there was
by,
the dick bag and then the girl, and she was the
Mhm.
nice one. Literally,
Yeah.
the only kid who's been nice to us this entire time.
what click
Sure,
were
sure.
they?
Let me open that.
Pest
Jerry.
control? What?
Like the
Is
hell
that
divers
the
or
name of the
something?
click? Pest control?
Pest
I used to say
control.
Helldivers.
Hell divers.
Hell slingers.
No, the Hellsingers aren't mean to you. They're
Is that a new click called pest control? I feel like I don't remember this click.
you would not remember them.
We
Tyrion
only
was
had
the,
one interaction, and it was the dick bag being a dick bag. That was
To the first iteration of the think tank without Gerald. So
Mm.
you missed it.
Wait,
that
is
was
the-
a pre-Gerald grudge.
I wish we had Gerald
it was
during
like-
that moment. It was,
It was like the pre-felons era.
yeah.
Yeah.
So in the click notes, there's only one. That's the only one person in pest control. Is that accurate? Was the girl in a different click, but just following him?
Oh no. There's
No?
their clique was there. It wasn't just them. It
Okay.
was. There were a few of them.
How are they
he was the only
alive?
guy we knew at the time.
Are they alive?
Actually,
That's-
they're alive because all the students sneaking around have this fancy spell apparently that's helping them get around, and you know, making a deal with the girl. She said that the guy, I think, would come back like the next night or something to teach us the spell. So hopefully we can sneak around with it. That'll be nice. Let's see. Oh, Gakath went to get the spectacles? I don't even remember that.
Yeah, you told him to.
Or you asked him if you would.
Easy
Yeah.
money.
You're like, hey,
Feels good, man.
get these.
Why do we need them?
So is the prophecy foretold from the...
That's the whole reason we're here, Carl.
Were they the
what?
midnight guys or the
Yeah,
Hell
Watchers
Raisers?
at midnight.
Watchers at
I don't know
midnight?
why.
No, the
Well, Shivers is here to kill Janice, but
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the Watchers at midnight are basically like, if you want to
but
find
we need the
thing, you're-
spectacles to find the door, don't we?
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes.
Oh.
100%.
If you wanna
Thank
find-
Oh my
you.
god, that fucking. Oh my god, the psychic shit. I hate my life. I forgot.
Yeah, you're learning the psychic powers because you're going to be a huge part of this, you motherfucker.
I forgot. Oh god. Damn it.
I'm the key. Fuck.
I don't want
Usually
to be
Stu's
special.
characters.
I just
are the
want to hit
hero.
people with a brick.
Dude. It's so hard these days. It's so hard for just a brick guy out here. Trying to make a
Especially when
living.
you don't have the brick anymore.
Yeah, you had to have some. No.
I love when there's the insult is go kick a brick or something. Like fucking go anything with a brick, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, and then the session left off
Mhm.
with Shivers as you kind of traversed your new dorm. Found something there left for you.
Was there? Do you find out what it was, or was that the cutoff?
Shivers.
Yes.
Didn't I learn something?
You find a note
Oh yeah, Janice,
waiting
dude.
for you.
I'll
in this
fucking
kind of-
kill him. I'll kill him dead.
Well, what did he really do?
In-
I mean, let's discuss, right? Like, did he actually do anything bad?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's discuss. What did he even do? I hate him. I'll put this in the
Bad
general
stuff.
thing. It is very short. But Shivers, this note with this kind of like shimmering blue ink lies atop a end table. There you go.
Where'd you put it?
Ugh.
In Ryan game.
Oh, okay.
I read that and I hate it.
One
it
final
normal?
lesson. Oh my god.
Shivers says out loud, furiously, "He be acting like he taught us anything at all. The only thing he's going to get from us is his doom." And it's on paper, you said, with blue ink. I'm going to, with the Kabakan arm holding the paper in it, channel Eldritch Magic and burn the paper. And just light it on fire.
Yeah. You kind of like burn this paper, and as you do, it kind of shimmers, and it's kind of like this. Like you realize as you burn it, it's almost like this fake thing, but it goes very easily. Just
What did it say?
It be calling us to realization.
Who was it from?
It was from a dead man.
Who's Talos?
No, no. It was from Janish. He thinks he's clever.
Oh, Janish, back out of the guy!
Oh god, I didn't remember. I didn't miss that voice. All right.
Oh, he wants us going to realization. Of course it's realization. Why wouldn't it be realization?
We have to go to realization anyways.
I told him once before. He won't be escaping the doom. No matter what he sees, no matter what he learns. It be time. He can't run any longer.
Do you think he actually attacks people in real life, or do you think he's so paralyzed by his own words that he can't stop talking long enough to actually attack someone in real life? You know, like he tells you the move, he like broadcasts a move, but it's 48 syllables. And by the time he's done describing what he's gonna do, you got him.
So what did the note say exactly?
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
It said he be trying to teach us one final lesson. Like he's taught us anything this whole time, but he's calling us to realization, saying he's waiting there. Thunder's right. We're heading there anyway. We just need the spectacles. So, we just wait.
Could we not take them by surprise and go through the transition portal?
Aye, we might, but we might end up needing the glasses anyway. Don't want to get too far without the key, you see.
If this is our new dorm, they probably did stuff to our dorm with the portal and everything.
It can't be closed.
Yeah, but the dorm could be. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's like an outpost now or something. I don't know. A guard station.
Perhaps we could sneak out and scout or something.
Maybe. I
I
mean,
think it's a bad idea walking into their hands like they want us to.
Kind of hard not to when it's their building.
with how dangerous it is out there, I mean, I feel like we should at least wait for those couple of guys to come back with that spell they were talking about.
Yeah.
It's
so boring in here.
It seems
Yeah, in
like
the meantime.
our invisibility is not enough.
Is it nighttime?
Oh yeah, it is like at this point it is like middle of the night.
Yeah, coming to think about it, I probably should have realized. Isn't the whole reason illusion spells like invisibility are banned on campus because it's what is it? It's like too real. Like, what happened the last time you went invisible? Jivers.
I stopped existing or something to the effect for a moment, and it was quite weird, but that happened inside of realization. I think it was some permanency to the illusion magic or something.
Maybe it's also out here, I don't know. Maybe the storm's weak, I don't know.
Safe to sleep here, you think?
Probably, I mean, if the kids are sleeping here, I gotta imagine. If not, I mean, I can put my little, the tiny hut. It should be protected enough for the night at least.
Yeah. Well, let's get some rest. We'll figure it out in the morning, okay?
I think I already casted Tiny Hut last session, right? Or it might have been interrupted.
Yeah, you did.
If it did, I'll just do another one, but...
Yeah, I mean,
I actually want to.
You're inside your dorm.
I want
And,
to
I, like,
after the tiny
completely
hut.
forgot that invisibility was illusion.
Yeah.
Well, didn't we cast it outside the place though?
You get a freebie. This
That
time.
is true. Yeah.
That time.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we casted it inside, I feel like it would have been a different story. But
Maybe. But what was I gonna do? Oh yeah.
I mean, are the rules
After-
really enforced here? Come on, like fucking half the students are dead. Let's be real. They gotta
No,
gotta
it's
hold
not
on to whatever
half,
they
it's
got.
Like, well,
it's like 3/4.
it's like 3/4.
Way more than that.
Only half. You think I can't do better than that?
Don't
Well,
challenge
it's
me.
3/4 after the snake bomb. Yeah.
7/8, 15/16. I got more.
You hear
People are
lightning strike
dying
and a
as
student
we speak.
scream, just bang, dead. No. So yeah, are you just gonna sleep for the night then?
I'd actually want to ask the group after the tiny hut. Yeah, I suppose. Do you think I
What do
should
you mean
see
after the tiny hut?
after I put down the tiny hut
After you saw
Okay.
it, I think.
because it's like a ritual.
No, there's a bubble that takes
Hmm.
up like basically like a third to a half of the dorm.
So I'm going to ask the group. Yeah, do you think if Janish is in realization or whatever else is in realization, I mean I might be able to sneak a peek in there. What do you guys think? They might know. I don't know. I don't know if it's good to let them know we're here. But then again, if it's Janice, she probably already knows we're here.
Well, that's a note, so.
It is, yeah. He knew what our new dorm would be. Of course, he knew what our new dorm would be.
I mean, surprise doesn't seem like, I don't know. I just feel like we're not going to be surprising to anybody no matter what we do. I don't know why. But
So I
maybe.
might as well take a look.
But
Yeah.
if the possibility exists, maybe we shouldn't scout. I don't know.
When have we ever needed the element of surprise to find victory in our battles? I'm not
True.
worried that they know we're coming. We be inevitable. I'm going to fuck him up.
I'm worried. I won't lie to you.
How do you fight everything? Every outcome.
Honestly, I've been thinking about that. Right? I
shit.
know you guys might not be the most keen into it, but I mean, what's kind of like the opposite of order, right?
If you say something about the
entropy.
pickle, then you're saying we need to use wild magic to beat him.
Exactly.
He's so keyed into your strategy.
Because even he won't know what's coming.
Exactly. It makes so much sense you're into it. I mean, you came up with it without me even saying it. Like, the
Marcus,
opposite.
we need
The
you.
opposite.
Keep going. Keep
The opposite of predictability. You know, what else is more unpredictable than wild magic and the pickle itself? I mean, pickle rest his soul if he had one.
I regret what I'm about to say, but he's right. I've never agreed with him more.
Just to help clarify maybe a little, but divination magic isn't knowing the moves of everyone, right? It's you don't get the play-by-play of the future. You may get feelings, or you may get a message saying don't do things, and then you do them anyway. You know, Gerald should know. He's pretty good at breaking what divination tells us.
Mm.
I mean, that is the question, right? The real question of the matter is back then with the initial, the initial pickle point with Janish and that augury. I mean, the question is, was it meant to fail, right? Maybe he knew we would go along this path, and he had to pretend to act against it. There's a whole infinite amount of possibilities. But I think if there is a chance, it lies in the wild magic of the pickle.
I don't think
That's
there's
just if
anything
we want
left
to be
in it, though.
unpredictable. There isn't, no. Not much. But that's why I got the pickle juice. In case. I was hoping, honestly. I know it's a sensitive subject for you, Tundra. Just stop me if you need to. I was hoping we could stop by your empty, well, maybe not your, the empty castle from your brick in the coast. That coast is filled with wild magic. It could be, it's somewhat more of a structured cave that we first found the pickle in. Maybe if we, let the pickle rest in the wild magic waters, fill it up with its juice that was extracted, maybe something could happen.
Sentient pickle castle kaiju.
I'm so scared right now.
I don't know. It's been done before.
Gerald, I'm not gonna lie to you. That sounds like an awful idea.
Awful
That sounds
in
really
way.
dangerous, and like we might die from it.
How would we die?
How would we die?
Dude, that's the worst part. It's wild magic. You'll never know how you're gonna die.
So how do you know we're not gonna die?
I'm just saying. It sounds like. I mean, I pictured a death. That sounds like a death.
I pictured a death.
Look, if there's one thing I've learned, it's you have to embrace the wild magic, and it might be rough at times, but it's probably worse if you try and go against it.
It's usually bad. Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't it be bad either way or good either way? That's the point.
That's true.
I think it's kind of like that idea of it costs energy to turn disorder into order, but it wouldn't cost anything to just follow the chaos.
Yeah, but it's not always gonna be that way.
It's kind of like if you choose to swim upstream in the river versus following it downstream.
I don't understand that analogy at all, but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't get it. Well, we could.
My point is, it might be safer to follow. I mean, I know it might sound like I'm biased here. I'm all for the pickle,
For sure,
but it
bye.
might be. I just think it's probably our best chance to go with the wild magic than go against it.
We
I agree
can
with you.
speculate on wild magic and on mortality all night. We need our strength for tomorrow. It's a big day.
Yeah, but Polly and Marcus, what are your guys' inputs on scouting out realization with my spell?
Divination stuff?
Yes.
I mean, Jinish already knows we're here, so why not?
I really want to go through that portal.
I could scout out our old dorm too.
Seems like a bad idea too.
What are they gonna do? Lock us in a room?
We
Yeah,
have
see
the
what they've
tiny
done
hut
with the
to
place,
protect
you know.
us for the night, if anything. I'll start off with our dorm and we can go from there. But I guess the lower stakes here. Alright, I want to cast clairvoyance on our old dorm.
The range is a mile, damn. Yeah. I want you to roll me a d20.
Ooh.
Oh,
Low
that's
might
so
not be bad.
close.
Low might not be bad.
So,
I saw 20 and then it rolled again.
yeah. So, It's seeing or hearing, right?
Yeah. I
Is
want
it
to
seeing or
see.
hearing? I assume it's seeing.
Yeah.
So you kind of take the time. You set out your book. You get your little. Which of the focuses do you have? The glass eye?
No, I think it's a dragon spine.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, dragon
I didn't know.
spine
This is
scepter.
like this is a
With
specific
a phoenix feather.
focus. Sure. We'll give you eye, but we won't give you hearing with it. Because it's either or, I guess.
Well, I thought I could switch between it now.
It says that it requires a jeweled horn for hearing or a glass eye for seeing.
Wait a minute. I could have sworn it was just to have a wand worth 100 gold or something.
It says a focus worth at least 100 gold pieces, either a jeweled horn for hearing.
Yeah,
or a glass
focus
eye for
worth
seeing.
100 gold pieces. Oh, I see.
It's not or.
Yeah,
It has
that's
to be one
weird
of
too,
those.
because it tells you you can choose when you cast a spell. So regardless.
Well, because I kind of.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
I might not have
Yeah.
had the full
I understand
information
now.
when you gave it to me. However, because I gave you the go-ahead in the past, I will give you seeing.
Okay, so I
You'll
can
have to
only
get-
see with
you'll
this spell
have
from
to
now
get
on.
hearing.
Sounds good.
Yep. Yeah. Two not so great. So, as you kind of create this orb and you start to see, like, around you, the first thing you see this this kind of like empty room. Like, it's like your dorm was, but kind of things were taken out of it. There's no longer like the table or like chairs or anything like that. And it's like they moved all your stuff out, basically. However, kind of looking around in the room, you see this light turn as it shines over this sensor. And it kind of like, you have this kind of like moment where almost like this sensor is kind of like this magic swirling around to form this like eye. And as the light passes over it, you can almost see a little bit of yourself. Like it blurs a little bit. And then as you kind of get used to it, you see another one of these gith with the eyes and the light.
Oh, no.
And you see when they notice you, their eyes widen. Or when they notice this sensor. And they clearly notice it because they see it. And they start like you see their lips move and they look angry and you see them run out the front door.
Are you serious right now? Did you just aggro a mob from across the fucking instance?
What do you do?
Goddamn.
Your clairvoyance is still there, and you can see kind of where the portal would be. In front of it, there's like kind of like, well, you can see the portal, but it's kind of like blocked off a bit by like
Right.
some stuff.
Okay,
put up.
so real quick thinking. So I don't see them in our dorm. I just see a sensor that lets. It's kind of like both of us kind of casting clairvoyance. Like we can see each other through it. Do I know like we can
No,
see each other?
It's
No.
just your sensor.
The other.
You said I could see myself and I can see his reaction.
You could see him.
Okay, I could see him.
You could see he was in the room. And when the light goes over you, it's like it made your sensor visible. And that's why
okay,
you
I
kind
see.
of it kind of like blurred your own vision because the magic was visible. Because creatures with something like see invisibility can see it.
Yeah, dude, think of like invisibility in WoW.
Right.
Or one of the eye dudes.
I didn't know if it was like we're both our clairvoyances on each other were like FaceTiming or something, but
No, his
okay.
clairvoyance is more like his clairvoyance is more like the high beams of like a pickup truck.
Imagine the scenario you're describing. Guys, somebody else is also looking at the same situation area right at this exact moment. That's another plot device for another time.
I'm winking at him right now.
Yeah.
We're communicating.
But no. So, what's up, Gerald? Danger?
I'm just gonna quickly drop this spell.
Oh,
Guys,
portal's gone?
Time to go to bed.
We may have company soon.
Wait, what?
Those, the eye guy. I think he's on his way here.
Oh my god.
Quick, we need to think of a story.
Gerald,
Perhaps we're looking for help.
is this
Um,
a little magic
Let's
too?
look for help.
Hey, actually, this is kind of good timing. Bali.
Oh.
I recall I had you do this before. I want you to roll me a second D10 or not D10, D20 plus 10.
A D what now?
D20 plus 10.
Okay. I'm
28. 29.
Wow.
Jeez.
Very good.
We all expected the 28.
Yeah, everyone's like
Yeah,
18,
all
right? Yeah. So, do you keep the clairvoyance up, or
Me?
yeah? So you kind of see everything in this room, and I want to know what you're doing now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick
it's-
look around at any parts I didn't see, like behind me.
You
or something,
see,
and I'll
like
drop
in
it.
your rooms, it's like similarly cleared out. Like there might, I think in the rooms there might still be like a chair or two, but the beds, well, you have the beds that you had. Those have been moved. Your chest has been moved. Like
you look in the bathroom.
the bathroom's behind a portal.
Yeah, I don't think I can move it, can I? Once I put it down, it remains in place for the duration.
chosen sense.
What if you get a bad placement like initially? That sucks.
Feels bad, man.
you just put it behind like, yeah, they put a cupboard there. They
You're just staring at a candle, like.
Okay, since it can't move, basically you kind of see the angles from where you see like the front door, you see the rooms, like the dorm, other than the portal in it, that's kind of like has kind of like one of those kind of like X-shaped like barricades in front of it.
Okay.
Just kind of.
But do I notice
going
anything
through
out the
walls.
window?
Um,
Just anything obvious that could be there?
because there is a mega storm.
Right.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the spell.
Yeah. You drop the spell back to your own senses.
Alright, guys, just to be clear, as long as we all stay within the tiny hut, we should be safe for the night, even if they show up, hopefully. For the most part, probably. But just in case, we should come up with a plan.
What? We just got here.
We
We're just
barricade
kidding.
the door.
Look, I'll be honest, I feel like we are owed at least one strike. So especially because we just looked at our old dorm. I feel like there's no malintentions with it that they can justifiably accuse us of. Just be ready, because it looked like they were in a hurry.
Did we have Tundra
like a
hide behind the
window?
door? Have Tundra hide behind the door and attack when they open it?
I don't.
Should we
I don't
attack
deserve
them?
that.
Attacking, I don't advise that.
We're oppressed.
They're
So
just
We're
gonna
just gonna-
freeze you.
We're just gonna get the rest of the people attacking us too. We're gonna be fighting the whole town here in a minute.
Not if we dispose of the ones that are here.
Yeah, you ever played Skyrim? You've just kill that one dude and then put them somewhere.
Yeah, like, what we gained if we didn't do anything wrong?
Also, the portal in our dorm.
You've committed crimes against Morsa and her people.
Yeah.
And then we'd say, you first.
It also seems they moved stuff out of our dorm, and it seems like they barricaded the portal. Oh, it might be a little flimsy of a barricade, but who knows? Maybe it's reinforced with magic. I'm not sure.
I cast Armor of Agathis and prepare for combat.
Is there like a window in our stupid dorm right now?
I mean, maybe I should hide
have
behind the.
windows.
Should I hide behind the door? Should I hide behind the door?
We're safe in our tiny hut. At
Can I
least.
look out the window to see if anyone's actually coming here.
Yeah, roll me a perception at disadvantage.
I hide behind the door.
What's in the
wondering if
room?
I'm
Like in terms of like objects and structures we might be able to push in front of the door.
The dorm?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
I would say
you
I would
Is there
say
like a
it's
dresser in
kind
here,
of
a
like-
bookshelf.
There would definitely be like dressers and books. There'd be like a smaller bookshelf.
I look out the
Um,
window and
there'd be
I'm
a-
like,
you
why
look
am
out-
I the one
Chris
looking
has
out
no idea what
right
the fuck's
now?
going
I
on.
can't fucking see anything with my old man eyes.
You look out the window and it's just like if you've ever looked outside during like a torrential downpour, it just like and then
Yeah.
there's like a flash and you're like,
Zero visibility.
What am I supposed to do behind the door? I don't know.
Oh, that being said, guys, just because the opportunity may be here, should I look into the School of Realization before they give us our first warning?
know,
Wow.
Not a bad idea.
Should we break another
I
rule
can't even hear them. Can I?
before
I'm
they
outside the
can?
fucking tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I outside the tent? I am outside the tent.
oh no, Bolly's choking up.
We're gonna need to give Phil a
Are
second.
you wait?
to-
Are you
Actually,
casting?
You know what?
You're
I
back,
will.
Phil.
I will start casting it again, but the
Maybe.
casting time is 10 minutes. So
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm assuming if I interrupt the cast, like I don't like it's not like he uses the spell slot or anything, right?
Maybe we can
Long
try and
time,
scare them
No.
off.
Okay. Yeah,
That has-
I'll just start the 10 minutes and just see what happens within those 10 minutes.
I have an
They
idea.
to make it to us in 10 minutes.
All right, what are you guys doing in 10 minutes?
I'm hiding behind the door.
All right, Carl or Tundra's. Why do I keep calling you Tundra?
You're
Tundra's
breaking my
behind the
immersion
door.
right now,
I
Ryan.
know it's horrible. Tundra is behind the door.
Yeah, if we're doing this, we should spread out. Because if they can see all of us, then we're fucked.
We haven't killed in too long.
Dude, we need the XP. Let's be real.
This is a warm up for Janice.
Alright, no, I
Maybe
will
we'll
say,
hit 6th level out of this.
I will say, especially after Toft, you know, I'm all for attacking these guys, but maybe it would be optimal if we waited until after we learned that one spell that helps us sneak around.
Ryan, would I know that? So I'm outside the bubble, I'm assuming, behind the door.
Yeah, I think most people are outside the bubble.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were still in it. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's up to you guys. You got a
Are
bubble.
you guys in the bubble or out?
So
I mean, we can
we need to
go and-
maximize
I'm out.
space in our tiny. If they can see all of us in one go, we're just fucked. So
Yeah, we
Can
get a
wait? Can
battle
people in the
map?
bubble? Can people in the bubble see out, but people
We
outside
need to go
can't
to the
see in?
corners.
Correct.
That's my
yeah,
question,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah, we can see out, but
Okay.
people from the
That might
outside
be a
cannot
really
see
good
it.
idea. We just all hide in there, and then we ambush them when they open the door. If they're just talking, we can
And
have
you
somebody
guys are
open the
f-
door and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then we just like all jump on.
They must be in this tiny hut.
So what I imagine is there's this opaque dome, and it's just made
Yeah.
of like arcane stuff, and they're like, Huh.
It's not
And
invisible.
ever just
From the corners of the room, we just jump out and murder them. That's the think tank, baby. The creators of the fucking shotgun trolley.
So maybe we have Tundra answer the door and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" and like wipe the sleep out of his eyes.
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, I don't sound like that.
The odds it's like a video game and just that one guy comes is very slim. Like, he's probably gonna go tell his friends, like, hey, I just saw this scrying thing. I saw the room they were in.
This is aggro the dungeon time.
Listen, we don't know if they're even coming here for real. We're just preparing.
Yeah.
So if I
we're gonna
stay
sit here all
here-
night, like, poised at the door.
So if I say shit, can they hear me from inside the bubble? I just can't see them or hear them.
I don't think hearing is affected. Just
Yeah, I
vision.
think it's just sight.
So you can't hear me?
Human's tiny hut.
I feel like we can.
You
hear
would be able to hear you
Hear
through the
both
bubble.
ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you, but I can't
It's
hear
just
you.
vision. No,
You can hear
everyone
both
can
ways.
hear.
Yeah.
So I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
Oh.
can hear each other.
You just can't
Okay,
see.
good.
us.
You can hear, you just can't see, and things
Okay.
can't pass between it.
I don't know what's going on,
Yeah.
guys, but I'm hiding behind the
You
door. Am I
guys-
supposed to
you
clobber
guys-
somebody?
No, we need you to answer.
No,
or
no.
someone
he
to
can
answer
stay
the
behind
door.
the door because he's, short.
Someone answer the door.
I'll answer the door.
There is a decent chance that they are watching us right now.
Wait, what?
I mean, if they have access to the same kind of magic that I just used, I mean, they could be looking in here right now, wondering
Dude,
what
we
we're
are
doing.
so screwed. We're not even gonna get to the mission. We're
I'm
gonna
gonna look
die
around
before we even
the
get
room
to
to
it.
see if there's like any.
So we should act normal.
Is there anyone watching us?
Yeah, but
Actually,
they'll
it's
know that we're
invisible,
just
isn't
trying to
it?
act normal.
All right, Bali.
'Cause you
Also
said it.
looking around. Roll a perception at disadvantage,
Okay. I'm gonna
Unless
cast
you have-
guidance on myself.
unless you have something that gives you advantage. Oh, it's guidance. It's big guidance hours.
Yep.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Is it just
Nice.
smell that you have? Keen. Yeah, it's just keen smell. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Disadvantage.
Can
Okay.
you smell the eyeballs?
Smell petrichor. Smell the eyeballs. What do eyes smell like?
I like the idea that clairvoyance is like a little invisible eyeball, but if you have the listening, it's just a little ear.
Dude, one time Mel tried to get me to let her lick my eyeball.
Whoa.
I was like, that's the weirdest shit I've ever heard. Like,
Dude,
why are you in the same room as me right
is
now?
she
That
a
is-
lizard.
Look, I feel like that is weird, but there is a
Is
couple.
Mel secretly reptilian?
Dude.
Which
There
one's disadvantage? Is it control?
Control. We'll see if it's even the same binds.
She's like, I
There
bet you'd be
was
so
a-
weird. I'm like, I bet you're never gonna do it.
There was a couple in my high school that did that in class, and it was
I don't want
shocking.
my eyeballs licked. They're already uncomfortable enough.
It was shocking.
It's like-
It
It won't let me add a modifier to it, but it's +2.
Wow.
Jeez.
Why is it +4, +3? God dang.
So,
Nice.
Bali,
Not really good either way.
you look outside with almost this like other way of looking at it. You still can't really hear from the booms of thunder, but everything you look at right now, for some reason, you can see as if it's like a blank starlit night. As you peer out, and there may be like a couple of like loose patrols around, but there's like no one running towards your dorm.
No one's out there.
Let's get him.
I suppose there is a chance that they didn't realize it was from me. Maybe they thought it was their turn. But they definitely did
Ooh.
Hey, you're
did
casting
see
a
me
spell,
there.
aren't you?
So we're not asleep
Can
for
I not
what
speak at all?
reason? Or-
Mm. We'll
There's
keep
nobody
watch for a
coming?
little longer, I suppose. But
Yeah. Hey, Marcus, I want to ask you before we all die here. You the other day you were like, you had some stuff going on. You were like pretty rough. You know, you like, I don't know, just out of the blue, you just had some like really bad downtime. And I mean, and even now, like you look. Well, I mean, I don't know. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Where are you at?
Where am I at? In this tiny room.
Yeah, but like, what's going on, man? Well, what was happening? You still haven't really said shit.
yeah, why were you paralyzed? What happened?
What, the paralyzed? That was the guy's eyeball thing. I think you're talking about.
No,
when we
before
were
that,
still out
before we
in
got
the
here.
wild. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that over? Is that something we should worry about? I want to know before we die here.
I think it's got something to do with the party's non-Dial ways, you know.
What
Or
be
We're
ye
not.
Or
meaning?
that
You're not.
star druid dude was corrupting everything. I don't know. I don't know if I just need to sleep apart from you guys, you know. Can't be too close for that long.
Like, how far are we talking? Like a town?
Probably just like not inside Gerald's bubble.
Oh. We're not following your edict?
I'm not sure if I understand it completely.
Neither do we.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily we're gonna die here really, really quickly, but
Hey, stop that. We're not going
you
to
can't
die.
stop death, man.
Go to sleep.
I'm just saying, dude. I knew from the moment I walked into this town that I wasn't gonna make it out at some point. And I'm talking like months ago. Or a week ago, whatever the fuck it was. Feels all crazy.
I'll watch for a little longer, then we're going to bed.
Yeah, while all of you kind of get comfortable, you waited out a bit. Bali, there's not really any like notable sign that anyone's coming near your dorm. Gerald, you cast this spell into realization. Roll me another d20.
He's determined to fuck us.
Let's go. Finally.
Well, that's better than it could be.
Oh, yeah.
As you cast this spell, you kind of look in upon this place, and immediately as like the sensor forms, can you roll me an, I guess like an investigation? Perfect. Yeah. As this sensor like forms, it's almost like the room around you kind of shifts. Let's see, with an 18. You notice that like this room around you kind of how does its vision work? Let me see this. Okay, it's as if you were in the space, so it's your vision, right?
Mm-hmm. Possibly considered magical vision if that means anything. But yeah.
Well, first of all, it's very dark. That's what I'll give you first off. Second off, you kind of see as in the darkness, like there's this very subtle, like purple glow. You can't hear anything, obviously, but kind of rounding the corner, kind of like skittering along, is this creature with these purple limbs and kind of this magic. As you see, and I just need... Do I have this guy? That is just perfect. As you see kind of this like wicked tail, as it kind of like attempts to like sting and pounce down on this orb. Yet another thing that sees it.
Jeez. Wait, how big is it?
It's pretty big.
Hmm.
It
I'm
kind of
definitely
like
gonna, like,
skitters along. So
flinch.
if you imagine like a normal, like just kind of small hallway, this thing,
It's like the whole hallway, yeah.
and
What Janice looks like in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gerald hasn't seen one of these before. As you don't really see anything else except for like the kind of like flailing of this creature.
What are you casting Guiding Bolt on?
I was reading it.
Sanity damage?
And what I will give you from this is that you kind of notice this thing is attracted with an 18 and with your investigation. You know, this thing is clearly attracted to the magic. But because you rolled good, you're free from psychic damage this time.
Oh, jeez. You said there were runes on it, right?
Runes? No.
No? Okay. There's,
Fine. I think it didn't, like... It transferred the sheet over that I wanted, but it doesn't have all the things on it that I want.
Rip.
I think some things didn't transfer over. That's okay. I'll make them again.
There's this very large creature in there. It's hard to see, but this thing it's really fast, right?
It's pretty fast.
It's very fast and it's very large. If we go on realization, we're most likely gonna have to fight this thing. It's kind of like a giant bug with like 8 limbs or something, and a tail, and it's purple, it's glowing, and it seems like it's attracted to the magic. It's able to see my sensors, which it shouldn't be able to normally, but it's definitely.
I think
Wait, does that sound like the things that we encountered when we were
We've
in there?
seen it.
It's definitely intimidating.
Oh man, I forgot about those.
I didn't encounter this, right? Was this Ferranza?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
were
okay,
around, yeah.
okay.
Damn it, those things suck.
You guys know this?
Hi.
Oh, what is it?
I don't know. We ran for our lives. Yeah, you're right. It does. I think it does attract. I think it might be blind or something, but it's attracted to the magic for sure.
You know, coming to think of it, none of us know. Do any of us know illusions? I mean, chances are this could be an illusion that was made real. Maybe we could make illusions to as allies that can help us in there when we go there.
Maybe. But I think that the pickles might serve well when it comes to a creature like that.
You think so? I mean, I suppose it would be a good use of the pickles. I wonder what would happen. I mean, this is uncharted territory. These are, I mean, they're real, but they're illusions and being affected by the wild magic as if it were real. It is.
I mean, you took out an emperor. What's this thing, right? You know what I mean?
I didn't take it on Emperor.
It was a joke. It was a joke. Calm down, man. I'm just trying to get a rise out of you. Trying to alleviate the situation. We're all gonna die. Let's have some fun.
We're not gonna die. What do you
I'm
think?
telling you, man. I'm doomer. I'm doomer
Have
on
we-
this one.
Have we died yet?
No, I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not feeling it. You know, I'm not feeling the life out of this one.
Oh,
I don't
We can
think we
make-
ever should have came back to the city. I was
We can-
protesting it the whole time. I didn't want to come back, but you said, we will kill Janish, and then I was like, okay, if we'll kill Janish, then I'll come back. But
I'll tell you what, we'll take Janice out first. We'll do that before we die about that.
okay.
Like, you might not be feeling the life out of this, Tundra, but we can feel it for you. It's just like back with the thing with the fears we were talking about. You know, if we have one weak link, either the others can make up for it. So
I'm just saying, man, the spark's
We'll be
gone,
fine.
dude. I don't feel it anymore.
I feel the spark.
I don't know. I just
Maybe we can poison some more people with pickles.
What if all of a sudden all the doors open and they just flooded in and killed us? They're like, while they're arguing, hurry up. That's their biggest weakness, is they fight all the time. We've been studying them. This is one of their epic fights.
I mean, realistically, all they need to do is turn Gerald on the ground.
Yeah, true. So true.
We love the pickle, Gerald. All your ideas are so good.
Don't tell him that. He'll start to believe it.
Dude, if they told me
hate
we can, if they told me we can bring the pickle back,
Yeah, that's
He just needs like a little supportive, like pickle golem.
imagine, dude.
I'm going to
Yeah.
bed.
We probably should go to bed.
Yeah,
I
I think
think
we've
it
tested our luck enough.
We're probably gonna have those martial classes tomorrow.
Glasses.
Yeah,
Only one class?
I think so.
Indoctrination class?
Oh my god, I swear to, if you guys make me go to another class, I'm gonna lose my shit. You
I
want to
don't
see
know.
me rage? Fucking force me to go to classes again.
I don't know if we're the one forcing you, but
Yeah, I haven't seen you rage in a while.
Yeah, I know. I'm not feeling it, man.
it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean,
I don't know. I'm thinking about taking up like pottery or something.
I'm getting older, you know. Just can't rage the way it used to. You know?
I don't know. I'm just not angry anymore. I don't know. I don't really know what I was angry about to begin with. You know.
I think your dad.
Why would you bring that up? Well, we can bring up old shit.
Because he said he didn't know.
Let's just go to bed, please.
Yes.
That's how Bali got it to happen. The best.
I relate to Tundra. Not getting angry until someone mentions the word class. I'm like, fuck that.
well, I think what I want to do is I still have this bag of berry fertilizer that I'm sure is empty by now. But I kind of want to like I want to try and teach Barry to just like hide in the sack, like stay in the sack. Just
No.
probably gonna have to keep him here while we go out.
All right, for teaching, I think for this, roll me like a performance.
Got it.
Gerald really does not want to sleep much tonight.
Roll a D. Okay, that's probably
I
fine.
just to make sure Barry's safe, dude.
You like start like about to put the sack on. He goes. He's like
It's
like
okay.
asleep this whole time, and by asleep he's like he just kind of like goes still.
It'll keep you safe and warm, Barry.
And you kind of find that is like it's easier to like move him around while he's like half asleep, because once like a toddler's like burned out finally, it's like peace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I just shook the whole table. As you're able to like get him in the sack and like see sack good, and he just kind of like in this half asleep state accepts it. As the lot of you go to bed, let's change to a different storm ambience. It's just gonna be a lot of storm.
Squad piss.
Squad piss. That's good.
Long rest. Squad piss.
Long rest. Squad piss.
Oh, rest. Waller.
This is a spooky creature, man.
Now that I think about it, though, I actually think the sickness is probably more like because we represent all the cosmic forces, and not all the cosmic forces play nice. So, like, because I
sickness?
represent, yeah, because I am like the cosmic force of the sun, and everyone else is not, or something like that.
Yeah,
It's
no
a,
one
it's
else.
a go. It's a
No one
working
else.
theory.
No one else dials like Marcus dials.
Nope. Because it did
That's.
also happen when Bali became the Star Druid or whatever the fuck he is now.
Oh yeah. It's definitely still the same for you. You definitely. I mean, while the others kind of lump up in this bubble, you probably can take a room to yourself. Lock them out.
Takes the bathroom.
Yeah, no pickle portal bathroom this time.
Dude, what's the status with the prestidigitation stones with this new regime?
Oh, you mean like the ass cleaning stone?
Mm-hmm. Are they the same? Did they get better or worse?
No, I imagine it's pretty much the same.
At least they didn't take that away from us.
This storm probably isn't as nice as your last storm, but I think the functionally, aside from a portal to your doom, it's probably the same. Oh, Mel's gonna play D&D instead of Carl.
Okay.
Hey, Carl.
Hmm.
Wow, didn't even say hi to us, Mel.
Correct.
Hates us.
Ryan, just so I don't have to keep announcing it, well, the whole time we're here, Shivers is going to have our Armor of Agathis up the whole time, no matter what. And well, that as well. Yeah, be ready.
How long does Armor of Agathis last?
Let me check.
And how many spell slots do you have?
Well, I always only have 2, but they come back on a short rest.
And are you going to rest?
Every chance we get, but give me a sec here. Why am I not using the cool new feature of this thing for the spells? Give me 1 second. Boop. Armor of Agathis. It lasts for 1 hour.
An hour.
He just rushed like 8 times. Let's go.
So for your rest, you don't need to sleep, but you do need to rest.
Yes.
So if you're doing this,
How long is a short rest?
it's an hour.
Oh, so I would just be casting it and then resting and then casting it and then resting.
It's
Oh.
pretty good
Like a
uptime.
boss.
But
Because you can rest
need-
while it's on, right?
if you do
Yeah.
not take a long rest, I will make you do a Constitution save.
Oh, because I won't actually be
Because
resting.
even though you don't sleep, you
Mhm.
still need to be inert for a while, so you don't.
All right. So, is it worth doing? I didn't get the full context.
I mean, you're in a
of it, but
bubble, dude. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we have the bubble that's like 8 hours, so
Never mind.
we could do it
Yeah.
for a bit, right? I think don't Warforged need like 6 hours of rest or something
I think
instead
like
of 8.
4 hours. It's
4,
pretty short.
easy money, dude.
Yeah. If you want to take it in watches,
Mm-hmm.
that's fine. Yeah? No?
Mm.
No. Okay. So, a lot of you kind of do manage to rest a bit. I mean, a bit. You guys have been up for most of the night. In the morning, you kind of just hear the door straight up open. The door just opens as disguised Gakath walks in. Kind of like no notice, no knocking. Think tank. Awaken.
And just walk out of the bathroom.
The bathroom. So you did choose the bathroom.
Oh, so the barging in. I mean, he could have knock. I mean,
You get
I
him?
do not knock.
why?
Everybody
Remember-
knocked.
He like widens his eyes like, I am your superior. I do not knock for the lesser.
Superior in what?
Right.
You got some in your eye?
I think he's signaling us. We
I
should
brought
be
you the
playing along.
spectacles.
Nice.
Thank you.
He lays them on the table in front of you. I was interrupted. I guess something happened at your old dorm.
What?
Oh, what'd you hear about our old dorm?
There's like a
How's the-
portal in there or
How's the
something.
portal doing?
I've not been inside. They wanted me to. But I told them I was busy with something prior. Luckily, they bought it. I was able to get you the spectacles. However, there are now many, many Tempest around your dorm. They have added additional layers of security, it seems. Tundra.
Superior in what way? I really do want to know. Because I don't subscribe to the school shit.
All right, never mind that. I am speaking.
I walk out of the tent.
Oh, the bubble. Yeah,
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
the tent bubble. Bubble tent. Yeah, the spectacles kind of sit on the table. Or I guess probably like a table next to the door because I'm guessing that most of this main room is taken up with bubble. There's like 10-foot radius, right? That's pretty big for like a college dorm
It's huge.
room. It's like that's probably like all but like the little corners of the room.
Dude, he literally like walks in and it's like right here.
Yeah, no, he gets like a foot in the door.
But he hears us all
yeah,
screaming from the
he's lucky
inside.
for it to close behind
Yo,
him.
can you make this tent
Okay,
any
yeah.
smaller? This is kind of massive, man. Have you noticed?
Do
Cast it further in the corner that way?
we want it smaller?
I mean, does it matter?
It's kind of for our protection.
For sure, but isn't it bigger on the inside though?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Maybe whatever. You're doing great.
Thanks, Sandra.
Tundra, you must remember to harness your mind. I know that you're afraid of it, but think of it as if any encouragement. Think of it like a tool or a limb. It would be like not using your arms or like him not using his trunk. It's something different, but it is not something to be feared. Is that acceptable enough for you to use it?
I mean, honestly, thinking about it, Maybe I had a lot of misconceptions about stuff, and
It's literally
I
your
should-
brain.
maybe I should try to let stuff in. Well, now you just make me sound like an idiot if I don't want to use it.
I do not think you are an idiot.
I'm just saying, man. I mean,
You and your
you gotta know how
prior
you come off,
friends.
right?
You gotta know how you come off.
Come from a very different place.
Thank you for getting the glasses. I want to pick them up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, do it, Bali.
I'll tell you the item to add in a minute.
The eyes of Vecna.
The eyes of Vecna. Yep, that's the one.
Crim's eyes, not his body.
By the eyes
It will
of
be
Krim.
harder. It will be harder if you focus on their form. If you focus on their belief that makes them stronger, you might be able to undo it, unravel them. Unravel what makes them like this.
What the fuck?
God, I hope that makes more sense when I get there.
Just think at them that they are like they were and not as they are.
Okay, so I just have like one question. So like if, and I'm serious, should I don't know, right? So like, will I know what to do when the time comes, or should I be closing my eyes to try to focus more for this and try to reach out with something else, right?
Only if it helps. However,
Okay. Can it help?
like when you punched me last night, it's pretty much the same as that. It is not the same. It's not the same thinking that you use to put together an arcane spell. It's not weaving together the right things logically. It is purely your belief and inflicting it on others. Or yourself.
Like what Gerald does.
It's illogical, you're
Yeah.
saying? I think I'm-
Inflicting your beliefs on others.
I literally
good
was just
Gerald
thinking the
does.
same thing. I should just spend more time with Gerald.
Mm.
Yeah, that sounds good.
He's learned how to weaponize his belief.
Look, I'm not trying. The way you word it, it makes it sound like it's a bad thing, but
I mean, honestly, it was really useful recently.
think
I
you
like to
just
think so,
Keep
most
trying
of the
to
time.
punch people in the mind, you know?
There are different ways I could word this for different people, but I'm wording this for you, and the way that I believe will assist you. Anyways,
Oh, I got it.
I should not stay long.
Their balls or their belief. Punch them in the balls,
Oh my god.
right?
You've connected it.
Whatever helps you. I cannot be a
I don't
full-time
know.
mentor at this time. You can kind of tell, especially with your like tundra psychology brain now, harnessing the powers of Mel.
Yeah.
He's like looking around, like he's keeping an eye like behind him. The storm is like lessened up for the day. Anyways, you do not have to be a part of their class, but you must be in your room at noon. I say this because that is when they will check to bring people out, and if you are not here, they will assume you are escaped and most likely look for you and combat you.
This
Not
room,
saying they will not find other reasons to combat you.
this room or the other one?
This
This one?
building you reside in.
Okay.
If you need me, just put something on the door, I'll notice. Good luck. And he opens the door. He kind of looks both ways before he heads out.
Thank you. Seriously, thank you.
Think nothing of it.
Yes, thank you, Superior.
He like sighs as he continues walking off, but he closes the door. He's out. Bali.
That guy should have been Janish.
What, you want to kill him?
No, he's.
Wow. Wow.
What kind of statement is that?
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he should have had Janish's job, you meant.
Yeah. He's.
Oh, you think Janish should have been him?
He's the true Janish. He's a true believer.
Why do you want to kill him?
He lost me.
You saved him from alcoholism.
I'm just saying, like he's like Janish is supposed to be like a spiritual leader, like a go-to.
Yeah, he's just a dick. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is Janish as he should have. Yeah, he's like. Yeah, he's Janish as he should have been. I just made a fucking Gandalf the White reference. I did with it just on accident.
You just sent my mind somewhere else completely.
Oh,
Bali, as you kind of like look through and try on these specs, they're kind of like these like very thin, like small lensed glasses. As you look through them, and through them, like there is no color. Everything is gray. And you see kind of things that mirror your world, but are like a bit off. It's kind of like in the room, like where the walls are, there might be like kind of like a grayish, like warped, like just kind of like blank, like almost like blob, translucent, that kind of like almost tries to mirror the wall. I want you to add to your character sheet, I believe it is Krim's Spectacles. Krim.
Yep.
Official Krim spelling.
If we can do minor illusions, we could make illusions of ourselves to sit in the dorm while we go fuck off. That'd be perfect.
If only we had a mincemeat. Because I think he was big on illusions, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think Mincemeat is at work right now.
Guys, you need to try these.
Oh, what is it?
I'm gonna pass them around.
What
Yeah.
is this?
One by one is like each of you takes a look through it. It's definitely harder for Shivers. I don't think he has like human aligned eyes. But as you kind of look through them, you see everything kind of the way I just described. Like it's all grayscale, but along with it, you see like this gray, almost like mirror of like reality.
Yeah.
That's
There's like some hidden things we could find with this, or does it seem like it's like the reality is like shifting, just like in the School of Realization?
I was gonna read the description. It says, this live pair of glasses allows you to see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and you can see into the ethereal plane.
Oh.
Ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent.
That's sweet.
It's see invisibility.
The glasses. Is that like just by wearing them, or do you need like attune to it for
Just
that?
by wearing them.
Dang, dude.
Dude, this is like national treasure style
Right.
shit.
I don't think I put any
Yeah.
attunement on them.
Dude,
This
did I
should
just
be
make a
admitted.
movie reference that you actually got, Dinor?
No, I just said
Oh.
right to keep things going.
Fine.
It's a classic Nick Cage movie.
I didn't realize National Treasure was a reference. I thought you were saying it was a national treasure. Like,
Dude, I thought we
Probably
shared something
should.
for like 2 seconds. I'm so disappointed.
It's never gonna happen.
they were just having this
What?
hang on the statue, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, you don't think anybody looked at it?
I mean, it is a magic school. You gotta have like some
Yeah.
magic relics just kind of out there.
Dude, I wonder what happened to Relicus. And the relics.
Relicus.
Maybe
and
we
the
can get some
relics.
relics. Dude, if Relicus is against him and he gives us some relics.
Relicus boost.
So who is? Should we wait around for them to teach us that spell, or should we? What are we doing?
Did they say
Yeah, I'll
did they
say
say
it's
that
kind
they were
of like-
coming at night?
I'll say it's kind of like early morning. I don't think they told you.
Okay.
We get some breakfast or something. I'm sorry.
We should probably have at least one of us here. I mean,
I don't think we can
Um,
leave.
Gerald, you
Basically,
You could-
basically what was implied is that the reason he wants you to be here at that noon time is because that's when they're gonna check.
mhm.
yeah,
They
it's
do
just like
not
a
want you
roll
out.
call, right?
Yeah, but if we
Yeah.
get seen, aren't we? Is
And
Yeah, but being seen by the right people is like a thing, right?
Wait, was it just being seen, or is it like a curfew thing? Was it
Yeah,
just because
it's-
it was too late?
you're basically not allowed out unless you're going to that specific. I mean, like you guys said,
Okay.
indoctrination class. No, they do not want you out at all. You do have 3 scrolls of sending, if you remember that.
Didn't you say in the last session that there's like a mechanic where we can get people to like do our bidding?
Basically, you are going to need help. That without the assistance of others, you are going to be much less likely to get through without some bloodshed.
It's like the end of a Mass Effect campaign. You gotta do all the little side missions to make sure that nobody extra dies, right? So we gotta do it the right way. Do all
Yeah.
yeah.
gotta save the Krogans, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So getting the spectacles was good. We didn't just blitz past that. So what are all the other little? We need to sending the right people, like Relicus, try to see who's left alive, and then see what little side missions that we need to get done to help us breach through realization. Am I understanding the game, the puzzle? That's cool.
Yeah.
But
Well,
before all that, Gerald, do you want to make some food?
I mean, what do we got to work with?
berries.
Your berries.
My
From your-
berries. You know.
I'm not. I mean,
From your last room, the rations that were provided by the school that are still here, they probably got a little bit wet in transit, but that was probably a little bit ago. Is a very large, probably like a 10-pound bag of dried kidney beans.
Dude, look, you got kidney beans. That's like breakfast, right?
sure, yeah, I can do something
Mm,
with this.
And berries.
I'm not using berries unless he's offering himself without coercion from
No.
any of you.
Oh, I don't care. If it feels like it, go for it.
But if you don't offer me some of your berries, Molly, I mean, I'm fine with that.
Were they good?
Mm,
Are they decent berries?
I don't know. They're different every time I cast them, so
Alright, I can see what I can do. I mean, you're gonna need to wait for other students anyways if we want to effectively sneak out. I mean, I suppose we could just not use that spell, but I mean, Marcus got caught when he was invisible, and they probably have eyes everywhere. You know.
Well, anywhere they're at, you know.
Yeah, who knows where they're at, you know.
I mean, they kind of might be by our old dorm because we basically screwed ourselves, but.
That is
Could
true.
use
They
it for our
did
advantage.
send more manpower there, but I mean, they could easily have patrols anywhere at any time, or other outposts too.
Yeah.
We can think it over, but all sorts of I can do with these kidney beans.
I'll make some berries.
I'm gonna mix good berry with kidney beans.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, I
I'm gonna
want to.
make good beans.
I think I want to see if I can get like a bowl or a pot, and just like smush it all together. And let's see. I want to use shape water to bring some of this storm water in, and fill that up so it's kind of
Definitely.
like a mush, you know.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do, because you do not have cooking proficiency,
Mhm.
is to roll me a straight wisdom.
Wisdom.
You don't have cooking proficiency?
Allegedly.
Checks out. Yeah.
Dude,
Guidance.
Yeah,
you
guys,
don't
can
have
add
cooking
D4.
What are we even doing in this campaign? Dude, no wonder he died.
Add a D4 to that.
Allegedly.
Wait, no, it's not allegedly.
No,
He died for sure.
I mean, we don't know the full story, right?
Yeah.
We know so much of the story.
Because you won't tell us.
We know a good amount.
I mean, we weren't primary sources there.
Dude, if
Yeah,
he's
Gerald,
actually a
you kind
villain,
of-
I want to be so upset.
Gerald, you kind of like, I guess in like the most boring fashion, you cook these beans. The berries are kind of like an afterthought. They're just kind of like added nourishment. I mean, there's definitely like also like a big jar of like tomato sauce to kind of add.
Ooh,
You've pretty
I'll
much
add a little bit of it, but I also
pretty
want to like
much-
mush it all by hand.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna say is you have made. So you serve up basically berry. I mean, it's only 10 berries. 10 like
I mean, how big are the berries? Compared to the
Bali-
kidney beans?
Bali. Roll for size.
Bali's berries. Yeah.
Bali's berries.
They are, yeah, they're Bali's berries.
A lot more riding on this than you think. You better roll good.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
All right. I guess
Call your
Bali's
dad.
berries. I mean, technically, like a tomato is a berry.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Jeez.
This is why it provides enough nourishment for one day.
Yeah.
there's like these very dense berries.
Get that.
Th- or they're like they're big and they're weighty.
All right. So
Weighty?
a little change of plans. So there's a little change of plans. With the 5 of us, I wanna keep 5 not mushed, mush the rest, and I wanna like just try and create like an incision in the 5 that aren't mushed, and like just stuff them with kidney beans and water.
You're so.
That- All right, Bali, I
just
need,
eat
I
our
need
beans
one
and
more
just
roll.
eat their berries like apples, you know.
I didn't say
Yeah.
I didn't say they were tomatoes. Bali, or actually, you know what?
It says they have a sweet, slightly floral and acidic flavor,
Oh, I bet they do.
similar to a
Um,
strawberry or a pear.
I said it was
Hint of
different
So
every
there's strawberry,
time.
sure. The
A lot of
you
protein.
basically make a bean stuffed strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
As you dole out your, it's a big strawberry though. You dole out to each person a bean stuffed strawberry.
As well as the mush.
Dear Lord, those are bad.
Oh, and the mush.
Yeah, I like because it makes 10 berries, right? I'm keeping one unmushed berry per person, so 5, and then mushing the rest.
Oh wait, so for each person you're mushing one berry and giving them a stuffed berry?
Yes,
Okay.
it's like 2-course
So-
meal, you know.
There's like gravy.
So okay, so for this one,
I hate
know,
it.
It's like a truffle.
you may
It's so gross.
I guess the fifth person in this case will probably be Barry, because Shivers doesn't eat.
That's right. I'll still make it for him though.
Barry will definitely eat that portion. Because Barry, as we know, eats berries. He's a little bit cannibalistic.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucked up, actually.
I think I would like thematically. I think I'd like them to look like bell peppers, but they're actually berries. Yeah.
Bell berries.
Yeah.
Is it
You
bell
only-
pepper
dude.
or berry?
Dude, he's winning so hard right now, but he still fucking wants more.
So you have these big berries that have been hollowed out. We can, you know what? Just for that, I'm gonna give you a random fruit, and we'll see what the
Okay.
shell looks like.
Oh
Is it
yeah.
a fruit wheel.
Tangerine. It's got a peel.
Nice.
More like a tangerine.
Tangerine. Yeah. So you get. I mean, it's one of those like lunchtime clement or like snack time clementines. You know, you just like peel it open, you eat the slices.
Somehow, yeah.
Not
But
without your
that's-
mush gravy.
But that's kind of been filled with. It's kind of a peel filled with bean.
It hurts.
It's got like, I imagine like the inner
Cursed
tangerine.
orange. Yeah.
The inner tangerine has kind of been like incorporated into that.
Who ruined this?
So, but it tastes like strawberry.
Yeah,
It tastes like strawberry.
I think mine went bad.
So, I think. Well, here's what I'm gonna say: the mush, straight up baby food. So Barry loves it. Oh, I'm so afraid of what Carl posted. Oh my gosh. The tangerine, if you kind of like take like
Did you
you kind of
search
take,
that
like-
image?
if you take a like chili and you stuff it into the shell of an orange with some strawberry,
Right.
that's pretty much what he's fed you. It's like a fruit chili.
That's what he's done to you.
How is? And he rolled a 12, so it's like pretty okay.
That's why I said the mush is like baby food. It's food.
He did
Do you
make
just like
food.
suck it out, or like what? How do you eat this thing?
He doesn't eat
Yeah,
the
well,
mush.
whatever comes natural to you.
He just puts it on a
I-
plate and holds it up to you and just be like, approach it.
I don't want to eat yet. I want to observe
This is
them
the
eating first.
most unnatural thing I've ever seen.
I'm not
Very
gonna eat an
more
ounce of this
unnatural
until I see
things.
Gerald put it in his mouth.
Gerald, I didn't want you to cook this, but why didn't you just serve us beans with the? Never mind.
Well, why ask me to cook if
Thank
if
you.
I'm just going to?
This is
Give us
it's
a-
a masterful
Any of
meal
this-
right now.
Actually
Thank you.
cooked, or
It be
Just a
times like
hater.
this I wish I could eat.
Well, I mean, there was an exchange of heat. I mean, not from a flame, but
It was a chemical exchange.
This is worthy of this. I mean, this is
Did
a
you-
last meal. You better fucking enjoy it. You know.
Did you chew this up and then spit it back out?
no, I just use my hands. It's all natural.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Gross.
He's,
What
he's
else
just
is
a
I
hater.
supposed to use?
Gerald, he's just a hater, Gerald.
so
It-
yeah.
it-
Who's gonna eat it first?
Can you picture old Gerald with his wrinkly hands just stuffing these beans into this fucking making this food for us?
I'll try it. Am I dead?
No, it tastes like utterly
Very
okay.
party
I
like.
guess, you know what, I'm just,
Utterly okay.
it's almost like, have you ever been given like that kind of weird like fruit jerky?
No.
Have you ever been
That
given a
was
beet
fruit
stuffed
jerky.
strawberry before?
Fruit jerky.
Like a fruit roll up, right?
Fruit
No,
roll
not,
up.
no, not a fruit roll up. Fruit,
Oh, not that good.
it's very different from fruit roll up and not nearly as good.
It's
Damn.
called fruit leather. Yeah.
No, there's one that's different from fruit leather. It's like this, almost like this bar.
Well, that's real. Fruit
But it's
leather is a
kinda like-
real thing.
Fruit leather is a real thing.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
So
I'd
it
like
goes
to-
in order of goodness. It goes like fruit roll up, fruit by the foot, fruit leather. This basically, I don't actually know what it's called. I'm just calling it fruit jerky because that's what I.
And
What's
then
underneath
when-
it?
then
Do I
when
have
Gerald's
a
name-
low point?
Yeah.
What's the low point?
Whatever the hell this is.
Tangerine beans and mush.
No, this is like, it's like all right. It's like, yeah, it's fruit and bean. I guess it's kind of like, I guess beneath it is like those MRE fruit bars.
Is it like fruity
This is-
hummus kind
This
Oh,
of?
is like
geez.
the good MRE.
Oh,
No, it's
you
not.
guys should have this.
Dude,
You
the
can hammer it.
ration king.
This is good stuff.
I knew it.
I want to roll insight.
Thank
Let me
you.
Put these
see
in your
that.
mind. Put these in your.
Thank you, Tundra. I'm glad you enjoy it.
I mean, honestly, with what you had to work with, this is pretty fucking good.
Thank you. A
Roll
lot of
insight.
people criticize
I
me.
like how people at first, like, they're so easy to judge. The fucking people that can't cook, fucking, are the ones the most opinionated about it. Like, Bolly couldn't cook. Look at him. No, seriously,
I
like,
mean-
look at him. Try and imagine him cooking.
To be fair, he did provide the good berries, but I guess it wasn't. I don't know if he'd consider cooking, but
No,
I'm
but
just saying.
Tundra be right. I can't eat or cook, and I've still got opinions.
good opinions, yeah.
I guess, yeah, it's all right.
You haven't
Thanks-
tried
thanks,
cooking,
Joe.
though. You know.
Aye.
We appreciate you.
You might be the best. chef
That's why I
in the
said
world.
it's like, it's kind of like baby food in
Innovating.
that way. Is it's like, it feeds you. It's not awful. It's like, it's nutritious.
And the mush, it's easy on the mouth. You don't need to chew it or anything.
Yeah, you see like Barry, and he's like coated with it. And, like, just kind of like it, like kind of like shoves it into the bush, and it just kind of like disappears into him.
What an endorsement for food, you know?
Yeah, seriously.
Easy on the mouth.
Gerald, this would be really good when you start losing your teeth.
Who says I'm gonna lose my teeth?
Oh, it's just
He
a problem.
has teeth.
Of course I have teeth. How do you think I'm so eloquent?
How does I'll eat it, and then how does it compare to a ration? Let's say
Oh,
I would
please
say
be-
it's like,
on like a quality level.
so like a normal traveling ration. I would say it's very similar to a traveling ration.
like a little better, maybe.
Dinor.
Would they be better if you
I'll
like fries them
say
in the
that-
bars?
What I'll say is
I'll take
the mush is a little better. The bean filled thing is. I'll be nice to Gerald and say I'll give it the same. So
What can I say?
overall
I mean-
quality like a tiny bit better. But rations are like those. Like I said, those are purely meant for nutrition. Like
Yeah,
that's just like
sustenance. Yeah.
yep.
Dude, I bet you like 10 gold. I won't be able to tell it any different when it's coming out either. You look exactly the same.
How unsolid are your movements?
I mean, recently.
Oh,
Is
does
this,
that mean?
is this normal for you?
I mean, we've been through a lot of stress lately, and I've been giving up on my rage, so the bricks aren't coming out, if you know what I'm saying.
Wow. Holy shit.
Oh, if you remember, I kind of retired from laying bricks.
So
Multi-layered humor.
the bricks.
We need to get Tundra his bricks back. Get him regular again.
That might be the worst joke I make the entire campaign.
So that tower is a brick shit house, is what you're saying.
He blew his load. Dropped a deuce.
Right. Think tank.
Yeah, I'm gonna start eating mine.
You've had breakfast. It doesn't like take too long. This preparation for Gerald is not like, say whatever you want about the quality and the interesting nature of what he cooks, but like the time and like his preparedness at cooking, like that is something like he has the initiative on that. Like he knows like how to get it out.
Oh yeah,
I said that.
I can taste the love, you know. I think.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I've got to say, yeah, I imagine the cook-off we were supposed to have, I was supposed to have, with the Mad Mountaineers. I mean, it's probably called off now. I don't even know if they're alive anymore. But you gotta admit, I mean, I'd probably win, right?
That's a good point. Do we see any Mad Mountaineers heads on pikes out there? Maybe we didn't see any of them.
They could be a sending target if we want to make contact.
Well, two of them probably ran off to become druids somewhere. So
Yeah.
they're probably in the
Speaking of
returns
this
army.
ending,
Even better reason to contact them.
speaking of the sending, we only have 3 of those scrolls, right? Yes.
Aye.
Rolls.
I could try and copy it into my book and be a little less temporary of a spell.
What scrolls?
Do it.
It's the sending scroll.
Oh, whatever.
I've
Yeah, just
never
fucking do it,
seen
dude.
you copy anything into your book.
Well, we've kind of been away from school for quite a while.
Yeah, that's true. Has he copied like legit anything?
No.
You're the worst at this.
What do you mean? You act like you've seen
that
me
was out of
copy
game. That was
stuff
out of
in my
game.
Okay. What I will say is he has added new spells to his book. Like he has scribed them, but it's like as part of his level up process, how he gets new spells is he scribes the spells. He just hasn't like directly like copied.
Yeah,
like,
it's
the things.
expensive, man.
It is expensive.
That ink.
I
expensive?
imagine.
I think you have a free option.
Yeah, I do have a free option now, but
Well, what are we waiting for?
I had another free option too, so I'm waiting for that first. But yeah, I imagine maybe before I try to, we wait for those other students with the spell just in case. See if I can sort of kill 2 or even 3 birds with one stone with that. There should be supplies somewhere, probably in the School of Comprehension, that will help me out with. There's kind of a bit of a litany of miscellaneous scrolls. I've had plans for this. No, they can't harass me for being frugal, if nothing else. I'm trying. Look, the school provides the resources, and I'm here to make the best use of them I can. So when we get the opportunity, it's.
I'm sorry,
That's not
Gerald. I
something I
wasn't
wanna take
listening.
advantage
Did you already
Yeah,
start
I
describing it?
spaced like 10 minutes ago.
You said go to comprehension to get more scrolls.
No scrolls, but materials to copy down the scrolls. I mean, maybe scrolls. Who knows? It might have. Honestly, if we see Barry, he might be interested in helping the cause, since he is
It's
big
going
fan.
to be heavily guarded, surely.
Not Barry, but the other Barry. The
Why don't we
Suzo
just,
Barry.
if we live through today, we could probably do that. Yeah.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Should we go to class?
I think we need to wait.
I will kill all of you if you make me do that.
I don't
mean,
wanna go
honestly-
to indoctrination class.
Well,
no.
Indoctrination, who's to say?
One of
But
us should
it
make
is-
an appearance.
It is
I
a
mean, yeah.
martial.
I will
It
stay
is-
right here. You guys can fucking go to whatever class you need to go to.
It is a martial training class, right? I mean, Tundra, weren't you saying how you kind of feel like you lost your mojo with the rage? Maybe. I mean, I'm not to say that these guys are the best teachers or anything, but maybe it could help you in that sense.
Plus, it'd be the only place that we can go safely, it seems. It's not like they're going to actually brainwash us. Stronger people have tried.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's one thing for them to try to brainwash us. It's another thing for us to let them brainwash us, right? To be brainwashed. We can resist it.
You
And I'm sure if anyone, we can.
guys ever had that moment where you go through a bunch of shit that like changes your life, and then you get on a boat, and you go across a lot of water, and then you get off the boat, and your nightmares at the end of it, where it's just a fuck ton of school that you didn't sign up for. That's me right now. I don't want to go to school. I'm done. I don't want it.
I don't think
Well,
I
I
can
mean-
relate.
Just don't look at it as a school. I mean, right? Like you could consider anything a school, or you could consider our adventures out there, a school field experience, right? I mean, who's to say that the classes here are...
What is this angle, Gerald? Tundra, you don't have to go if you don't want to, but I think it might
I
be
think-
fun. You get to fight, and it's not like you're learning about shapes and stuff.
Alright,
Hi.
I'll
I
go.
think you-
Bad, I'm punching one of you guys in the face.
Thank you, Bali. You're always the linchpin on these things.
Yeah,
Oh, go.
so unless you have anything more you want to accomplish in like the next couple hours basically.
I do just want to let everybody know, because once Ronzo Jr. died, it will come back if I can get him back, and I can just say that I did that last night while we were doing whatever.
Yeah,
So
you probably in some dark corner, you probably app rage.
yeah,
If we do decide to go back outside of where we're supposed to go, Alonzo Jr. can lead the way. Not too far ahead, just far enough to scout out. Seeing any of those eyes ahead of time so we can get behind something. Just an idea.
Solid.
It is strange. You know what?
What do Crim spectacles look like? It's probably pretty obvious if we use them, right? So
They're
it
like-
wouldn't just look like regular glasses.
Well, no, actually, they don't I mean, they look strange, but I mean, I'll be honest. There's a ton of different kind of glasses, and there's not really standardized glasses. These are, if someone looks directly through them, it will be very obvious that they're different. But otherwise, they're just kind of these very thin glasses.
Like Harry
With
Potter
those-
glasses.
What?
Honestly, you should just wear them, Gerald. I mean, you're
Yeah, I was gonna
You're very
say
old.
this is gonna be a good opportunity for us to scout some stuff out with these glasses too. I mean,
you're 65. How old are you?
I don't even know anymore with the whole pickleberry cave and nonsense.
Do I believe them that he doesn't know how old he is?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'll just say, because he's it was wild magic. I mean, I think
He's the same.
at this point you probably know that even he's just trying to harness the chaos. He doesn't know anything that happens, where it's it's gonna work out, trust us, guys.
For sure.
yeah.
That being said, which one of us looks the most normal with these glasses on?
Marcus, for sure.
Marcus. Yeah.
But I love imagining them on Bali.
I mean, Shivers, do your...
I think Bali would be very
Isn't it
difficult.
What are you...
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is your vision, like, organic in any way, or...?
It would be going through many layers of glass. No, doesn't work well.
Yeah, I'll wear them. Whatever.
I would say, Tundra, you...
Marcus gets everything. At this
I
point,
would
it's just
say-
a meme.
I would say, Tundra, you would look rather sophisticated, but I don't know if that's what you're going for.
Oh, really? Are you serious?
I think so. I mean,
Marcus,
I
get
haven't
him up.
seen
What
it,
the
but-
fuck are you doing? Let me phone for him.
I will say it probably looks more natural on Marcus. That's not an insult to you, Tundra. It's just,
Why would you bring it up, man?
I feel like if you guys want to do that, I mean,
They really do
I'd be
look good
fine
on you,
with it.
Marcus.
it does look rather natural, yeah. Honestly, kind of look
English. Yeah.
look like a different person.
I have nothing
Dude, you
else
guys
to do.
out of game? Do you guys think the paper man is nearsighted or farsighted? Just saying.
Depends on its thickness.
Yeah. Depends how much paper went into the eyes.
Yeah.
So, you kind of spend the rest of the time talking. You wait a little while until the door is like opened for you with force, as before you stands this Gith, kind of like one of these more decorated monks. And behind him are these two very large, like, Gith that stand over him like monoliths. Think tank. It is time. You may attend instruction. Or you may stay. And he closes the scroll. Which is it?
Does it need to be a whole group decision, or can we like partially have some of us
Which
go
is it?
I say we go, guys.
Just out of your shit.
Yeah.
We'll be going. But
Come.
you best not be rushing us. I'm not very fast.
Is that what you say?
Yes.
Roll me a luck.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah, these are
Or some kind of charisma check.
okay. Charisma, ability check,
Guidance.
normal, guidance.
No, are you gonna cast guidance?
Yeah,
Like, right in front of them, like. You know, I think it's too late to cast guidance. It's very retroactive.
You have
I-
a +4 to charisma? How's that even possible?
I'm a warlock.
He's a
Either
warlock.
way, dude.
No, I mean like as a person.
It's my soul energy.
I mean, he was a captain of a ship, right?
Yeah.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, I guess
Mason.
carry over.
Mason also
Only
had
needs-
very high
yeah,
charisma.
only
If you
needs a
remember.
catchphrase, you
Hey,
know?
I'm gonna burn my inspiration. I'm gonna burn my inspiration to reroll.
Sure,
That.
Yeah.
sure.
I think I can do better.
The why hello there really opens doors.
It
Right,
does.
really.
How is it not the most
Okay.
charming thing ever?
Dude, that's so true.
No.
Well,
God
you
damn.
You take the higher one.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Every time I reroll. Swear to God.
Yeah.
Get a chance.
Let me just.
It's so fun.
This guy definitely like. I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics at disadvantage.
Oh my God. All right. It's,
Imagine
Oh,
these
let's see
like
this guy.
2020,
like-
dude.
it's gonna be an
giants.
athletics at disadvantage. You said.
2020. Do it.
I wish.
Fuck this guy. 2020.
No.
Oh, God, it's so bad.
No.
Imagine these giants are like picking you up by the throat or something.
Oh no, it's not one of the big guys.
Right?
This guy, he just like you hear kind of the crack of thunder, and he's like is like behind you, and you're forward on the ground. Like he just like behind you pushes you out.
Jeez.
Now. And
It's gonna
as
take him
he-
longer to get up.
As he walks out, he steps over you. Because
Oh.
that's the kind of respect these guys have.
Jeez.
Oh man, oh man, jeez, he's getting put on my Janiche list.
You just ask him, "What's your name?"
I'm gonna help you up.
Thank you.
Dude, as you're getting up, I'm gonna be like, the old me would have been so pissed off right now.
Yeah, as this guy kind of like, it's like kind of hands behind his back,
That was
like
beastly.
kind of in like that like stoic pose, but in an asshole way.
For sure.
Like
Stuck up military. Yeah.
yeah, like walks forward, and these two like basically giants.
Wow. What a good way to
Or,
put
like-
it. Stuck up military.
Yeah. As I assume you guys follow.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
Reluctantly.
I'm waiting to see if Shivers is like, I'm charging one up.
Yeah, no, honestly, not at all. We read the room here in the think tank. Shivers
Yeah,
creaks up and
so-
goes.
So you get up, and as you follow these like three figures, you see there are others with like similar people being led out. As you're all led in the direction of realization. Not to realization, but to the front of it.
Oh boy, we do an outdoor lesson in this storm.
And as we get there, Marcus, as you look upon this building with your new spectacles, we'll start off next session with an intelligence save.
Oh, let's go.
Intelligence safe.
This building's probably fucked up in the other side.
Yeah.
As that is where we'll call it for the night.
Oh, yeah.
Bali over here just shitting on the cooking, man. I'm telling you, man. Fucking haters all day, dude. Drinking that haterade, man.
Jeez, so true.
I love
I've
you,
never
Phil.
been on your side, Dinor, but this is the first time.
Damn. I wish I could tell what language it was in.
Well, it's in Goblin.
Not
I'll tell you
giant.
that
Oh,
much.
it's in Goblin.
I
If
missed
you
the
mouse
intro of it.
Now, it will tell you. If
So
you
everyone
know-
that speaks Goblin can see what it says.
Yeah,
be,
sadly,
yeah.
sadly,
I
I
can't
see
see it.
everything.
If I mouse over
Sadly.
English,
Wait, what if I
Tells me
copy
it's
this?
Goblin.
I can't even copy it. That's crazy.
When I was able to stop my mouse for a minute,
yeah.
it did say
If you
Goblin.
know it, if you know the language, you can get the pop up to show up. But
That's
if you
sick.
don't, you
That's
just-
so cool.
Yeah, I wrote it tasted like shit in Goblin.
Ready? Hold on.
Your foundry's cool.
Yeah,
Like
well,
in
that's
Goblin, that's
a
like a
module
normal
that
greeting, though. So
Yeah,
you know.
it's true.
that's a module that Carl told me about a while back called Polyglot.
Is that
Yeah, it's
Goblin?
really cool.
Pretty good.
That's really dope.
I pretty much
There's
just
a
tried
lot
to
of
add everything
modules.
that was. I was just trying to add pretty much everything that was compatible.
All right, boys, I gotta get a shower. Have a good night. It was
Yeah.
fun.
GG's.
Dude.
Peace.